Hello, everybody. Good evening. Suman Pachigulla here, and another session, another week. So, if you are joining live, let me know where exactly you are from and what you are doing. All right. In that way, we will not be a stranger. All right. Excuse me. Let me set the camera here. Okay. If you can hear my voice clearly, put that in the comment box. Okay. Now, what is today's topic? Today's topic is about how you can be a confident recruiter. That is what very much important to understand. It's all about a recruiter and a confident recruiter. Okay. And when it comes to confident recruiter, it all comes with how effectively you understand your job is. It all comes down to how you start your day. And how you start your day depends upon how you have ended the previous day. And I'm telling from my experience, in those days that before when I complete my work, I start at 6:30, complete at 3:30, and I watch some videos or a movie and sleep at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock and wake up in the afternoon, eat food, watch a little bit of movie, or sleep once again, wake up 1 hour before 5 o'clock, again get ready, and 6 o'clock start once again and 6:30 in office. Now, if you maintain that sort of timetable, your life is going to be mechanical. It is not about in the night shift, in the day shift as well. First thing, when you're starting your career, if you're already been in the career, what you need to understand is you got to come out of the mechanical things and you got to plan with a proper timetable. That is first thing. And another thing is when you close your day, excuse me, when you close your day, when you go with a zero submission, when you see your candidate has not joined, or you kept a lot of hopes on some interviews that did not go well, first thing, as a recruiter, you need to understand that things may happen. It's all in the business. You should not be worried about those things where you do not have any control over. Only thing that you have control over is yourself, how you feel and how you react to your situations. It is totally upon you. If something happens, your candidate did not show up, you tried so many things, still candidate is not picking up your phone, your manager is asking, your lead is asking, client is asking, everybody will be asking you what happened, but you need to understand that there is certain things that you as a recruiter can control. We do not have control over everything, though the situation is not the way we expected it went. But what you need to understand is that's what in the business it is, just this is how it happens. You may not able to change whatever the outcome has happened. You may not totally make the things to happen the way you want, but what you could do is how you react to the situation. Whenever, as a recruiter, when I kept a lot of hopes on a candidate, on an interview, on a submission, I was feeling so happy, so good. But when I saw things not happening, placements did not happen, interviews did not go well, I was feeling bad about it. Now, when I take that attitude and I go home and I sleep and I wake up, that negativity kicks in. That I slept with a negative thought. And sometimes in the dreams, I used to have images of the manager or the leader. And I used to have the meetings I used to attend in the dreams, and which I wanted to avoid. Now, when I wake up, I was feeling relaxed because, oh my God, that was a dream. That's not real. But the moment I understand that tomorrow again I have to go to office, then again thinking, oh my God, yesterday was a not good productive day. So this was the general situation of me going through these situations. Now, how did I come over it? First thing, you have to accept the reality. No matter how hard it is, how difficult it is, you got to accept the reality and do not blame yourself. If you knew what to do, In order to avoid some circumstances, you could have done it. If you have not done it, what you supposed to do, it means you did not have that knowledge or idea to execute that at that point of time. So now there is no way that you will be blaming yourself that you are not capable enough, but you should be doing what you should be doing. You should be focusing on what is that I have not done here that I could have done it, and you could take that to the next level. Meaning, whenever you are, what circumstances caused this situation to happen? In next call, you are going to focus on that. If candidate might have said that I could not go because I had a doctor appointment, I could not go because my driver license has been expired, and that's the reason they are not able to attend any interviews, you need to reschedule it. Now, to avoid that kind of circumstances, what would you do? You would be doing, whenever you are closing a candidate, you should be focusing on, before you confirm the interview, definitely if it comes 24 hours, 48 hours, you should be talking to the person. When you confirm it, you got to ask those people that, do you have any sort of appointments coming up? Do you have any doctor appointment? Do you have a family vacation? Do you have a holiday plan? Do you have anything that you think can stop you to go to the interview? You got to ask the direct question. It's called objection handling. When you ask that, that will remind the person that, oh, I think I have a appointment coming in. So you are going to ask, okay, is there a way that you could reschedule that appointment? And if that is urgent, the person will say, I may not able to reschedule it. You need to reschedule the call. Then you can go and reschedule the call. Okay. But if that is something can be avoidable, if that is something can be changed, then you would push that. Talking about the importance of the client interview, if that is something related to health, or that is related to some family function or marriage, wedding, anything else, then it's totally depends upon the individual. So what my point here is, you got to check all the possibility of what could be the possible thing that will stop the person to take the interview. Now, if the person says no, nothing, then you're definitely going to ask, hey, you have the vehicle that you are going to take that to the interview. Is that in a condition, proper condition? Yes. Do you have a valid driver's license and do you have a driver license that is valid? It is not expired. No, it is not. Do you think any surprise events may come during that interview period? I don't know, maybe nothing. So you got to close the candidate in each and every moment. Got it? Now, once you do that, there will be no excuses for the individual to have when the interview time comes in. So that's how you got to do it. Now, as majority of the recruiter, what do? They just focus on confirming the timing and how they will do it. But when the time comes in, you don't know if the candidate might have forgot about any doctor appointment. What would you do? Directly the person will message or call you, say, hey, I may not able to attend because there is a doctor appointment, I did not check in the past, but see if you could reschedule. Gone. Got it? Now, once you learn from your past experiences and you execute that learning in the next experience, slowly you will see that you are growing. Second thing is, if you are taking care of your health properly, your body properly, you will be confident. If you are not wearing the unpressed, bina iron kiya hua kapde, shoes that are ganda, right, and you are not wearing a professional attire, that is one of the parts I have seen demotivates. It's not demotivate, it is not, it won't demotivate, but it will not give you motivation. It will not make you feel confident. So when, if you are working on site, ensure you wear a very proper dress code. Though your management have not asked about it, but still you got to maintain your attire properly. A proper dress. If you're a female, you got to have a proper dress which will make you feel confident from within. that kind of attire. And every day when you see yourself, you may not behave as if as a loser, because an outside appearance you're damn confident, and you know that you are grooming yourself properly, and you know what to do and why these things need to be done. Now once you look at your profession and you see yourself sitting at the desk properly dressed, and you see here and there your colleagues are been they dressed the way they want, but you are properly dressed, and you get some kind of appreciation that yes, you are the one who have proper dress sense, or you take your job seriously. Now that kind of when you get that appreciations, because people watch you. Excuse me, you are being watched. Now slowly that will get into your personality as well. All right. Now after the dress code, you go to focus on your learning part. Are you improving yourself? What is that the thing that you're learning or upgrading yourself? It could be writing an email, it could be updating your profile, it could be closing candidates, it could be presentation, anything that per se. Are you upgrading yourself? Now when you add these things together, you will feel pretty confident, and you will see things just happening whatever in front of you. You are not going to be bothered by it. That's the primary thing. You cannot change the outcome, but how you feel about the outcome, that is what is under your control. Got it? Majority of the people, they react to the situation, they feel as if something big mistake has happened by them, they feel as if uh, something big thing happened, which is like a loss happened to them. Come on guys, that's a job. The job is for you, you are not for the job. So why to worry about? There are so many things to be happy about, there are so many things that you should be grateful about, there are so many things that you have that you have to thankful about. There is no way that you go to a job every day thinking, oh my God, again that job. If you are feeling like that, you will never be successful. Period. If you are not excited about what you are doing, you need to sit and think why you are not able to uh, think positively, or how why you are not able to get the excitement when you go to job, and you will get the answers. Now when you get the answers, what you are doing with it. Now, when you know that there are real reasons because of that, you are not able to feel confident. And if you are able to not able to understand that there are something going on in your company that is demotivating you, it is not about stopping there, but taking action. Would you be talking to your manager? Would you be talking to your team lead? Or at the end, are you leaving the job? Now that's where the real question comes in. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in your skill, you will definitely resign and you will join another company, because your skills, your confidence might not be yielding you the output here in your current company, but who knows, the other company that you will join, that might help you grow. So take responsibility of yourself. Ensure that you are not reacting to the outcome, you are responding to it. Now as you respond, you have to be pretty much conscious about that, what is that your response to certain situation or conditions. That is only possible when you are aware of yourself and you know what to do. Then those situation will come, teach you something, and it will help you to take a decision. Now when you decided to leave the company, rework on yourself, take some time off, then go ahead and face the interviews, and you'll crack and start your journey once again. All right. There is no point in working in a company without any confidence on yourself and going every day thinking that this is going to be a bad day again. That is not going to be helpful for you and for your health as well. All right. Now this is what about your confidence and the in the recruiting world. There are a lot of things, but primarily you should be focusing about how you're ending your day, how you are responding to the situation. Do you maintain a routine that gets into your which helps you to take care of your health? And now again about how you are taking the steps when things go wrong, and when you identify that, this is not the right place for me, what you are doing. All right, guys, if you have any questions, put that in the comment box and let me read it out. Hey Sham, good to see you here once again, my friend. Good evening. Yes, Pip. So here your confidence plays a bigger role, and it won't go without saying that how you understand a requirement, how you get in deep and find out what exactly client is looking for, what the person will look like, how the person's responsibilities are, and identifying what could be the keywords, going into the portal, reviewing it, and talking. So those also play a major role in how you continue your day. All right, focus on that as well. As a talent acquisition, hey Saifullah, good to see you here, my friend. As a talent acquisition, what are the skills one should need to have? So first thing is about your self confidence. No matter what, you got to have a confidence of talking to people. Another thing comes in, you got to have a purpose. Why you are doing that job? Are you doing that job for that 15,000, 20,000, 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, or do you have a bigger purpose? That's the reason you are spending your most of the time there. Be purpose driven rather than target driven. Don't attach your destination to money, but attach your destination to a satisfaction of making somebody's life easy. That should be your benchmark. That would be your benchmark. I'm focusing on placing 20 people in 6 months. That is your target. Your target is not that I want to make 10% increment. No. Focus on the outcome of the purpose of your job, and you will see other things are coming to you. Then comes in how better you understand things. Meaning, the requirement comes in, it's all about your way of understanding, how you build keywords, how you talk to people, and how you close them, how you follow up with them after post submission. Be pre-interview, how you are doing it, post interview, how you're closing. When it could be like pre-offer, post offer, so many things are there that is required for you to focus as a recruiter, so that the moment requirement comes in, you submit and you get a placement and candidate joins. So many things are there. It is just not that you pull few profile and submit, job is done. No, it's not going to work in that way. Okay, if you really want to be successful, you should be focusing on every aspect, and at the same time focus on helping your team members as well, because that's where your leadership skills and your connection with the real world will grow. All right, Jitu Naik. Hey Jitu. Yes, Saifullah, did I answer your question? Anybody else? Yes, I was talking about what? Along with your technical skills, your recruiting related skills, you got to slowly focus on your real abilities. What are your real abilities? Now, if you ask me as a recruiter, I was doing well. And what are my expertise as a recruiter? My expertise are approaching, my expertise are pitching, my expertise are closing candidates, negotiation. My approach is connecting, candidate influence. I do better. That's what I understand. I am not good at reporting, and I was not good at some detailed giving detailed information. I was not good at I was not good at what else. Yeah, these are the few things that I could see, and I worked very less on the corp to corp or contract jobs. I did work, but that is less. I was primarily focused on W2, anything from the customer support help desk to the senior architect levels. But I was pretty good on that. And if I tell you about my functional skills, I have excellent track record of leadership, team lead experience. I could able to influence people. I could able to motivate people, and I am not like I don't have that. What is that? For example, like HR's people, they'll have skills, right, for team activities, that sort of thing. I don't have much experience on that, how to have that group activities, but I could execute that well. May not able to think that, but I could execute well. And I have a good speaking skills. I could able to stand and talk. That is what my skills are. And slowly what I did is I stopped focusing on where I'm not good at, but I started focusing on where I'm good at. For example, let's say this is what I'm. What is that? I don't have anything to show you. For example, yes, I got this book. Okay, let's say this is the book. This middle part is where I'm. This is what I'm good at, and this is something I'm not good at. Okay, so this book is Deepak Chopra's book. If you want, you can read it. The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. That's very nice book. Very small. Okay, now I started focusing on good at. If I focus on good at, I'll move here, right? Forward. If you're looking at me here, so if this is the good, I'll move here. Correct? Now, if I'm bad at this, I start focusing on, I have to spend so much of time to become good. If I spend that much of time on good, I'll be best. Making sense? That is what the logic I have used and focus on that, and that's where things started to happen. All right, how can we negotiate the candidate for pay rates? Well, that's pretty vague question. How can you negotiate, meaning how you are negotiating now, Rohit Shiva? How you're negotiating? Negotiation comes in a multiple ways. It all comes in how did you start the call and which point of negotiation you are, how much you are negotiating, what you are telling, and how you are pitching during negotiation. Everything plays a major role. If you have a job, .NET architect at $50, now you are asking me that how can I negotiate, then I would say do not work on that sort of requirement. That will not help anybody else, because you cannot find a .NET architect at 40 or $50. If at all you find anybody else, you cannot able to deliver. If at all you are delivering, the person may not join. So it's all about how much you are negotiating. When you are negotiating, what is the benefits that you are showing to the candidate, that when you come down this much dollar, what is that benefits you're going to get? So it comes in. If at all excuse me, if at all we ask for compromising, right, it's about compromising. Someone asks for something else and we are asking them to come down, why they should come down unless that benefits them? You got to explain as a recruiter that what is it in for them, that if they come down, what are the benefits that particular thing will bring to them. You got to explain that. Very good. So did you understand, Shiva? So here there is not straight thing that you tell this and things will happen. No, it won't happen. There are so many things associated to make that one thing happen. It all comes with how confidently you are pitching. It's all comes with your communication. So here to add something on communication, if you want to be a good communicator, if you want to be a good public speaker, guys, do you want to be a good communicator? Do you want to be a public speaker? Put that in the comment box. If that is yes, let me know. I'm going to wait for 5 seconds. If you're watching live, do you want to know the secrets of becoming a good speaker? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me assume that your answer is yes. All right. So here you got to understand, to become a good speaker, good presenter. Now, I'm going to give you the strategies here that I generally follow, what I have learned, and we compare it with the other thing. Okay, we compare it with the general thing. In speaking, public speaking, communication, or presentation, and you're talking to people outside, 55%, okay, 55% of that communication depends upon our body language. What is body language? hand gestures, body movement, you're walking and you're moving, your facial expression, how you're using your fingers, your hands, everything comes under that 55%. Then 37% comes in how you deliver, meaning your communication, your way of presentation, your tonality, the up and down modulation of your voice, that depends upon 35%. Rest is 8%. 8% are the words that plays a major role in any efficient or any good presentation on the communication side. Now, what is that we do? Generally, people who do not understand about these percentages, what makes a presentation effective, they focus on the words that what is that I'm going to talk. It is not about what is that you're going to talk, but how you are going to talk. That plays a major role. Understood? So, as a recruiter, when you're talking to somebody else, focus on these things: how you generally behave, how you sit, how you react to when you are on a video call, when you are meeting someone in person, and how your voice modulation goes when you interact with them. Then it comes what kind of words you choose. Got it? Now, this is the secret. One of the secrets that I follow. Come on, man. One of the secrets I follow, that whenever I communicate with you people, you see that, right? I use my hand gesture. My facial expression changes depending upon what sort of word I use. And you see, as I said, and the voice modulation. Okay. It is like big, it is like small. You have done a wonderful job. Oh, I'm sorry to hear this. Guys, you're getting my point. You have to understand it plays a very big and major role in impacting the audience. Okay, there are so many things are there, but this is something is working me out, and I'm going to share more about it when we continue this journey of coming online and connecting. Okay. All right, Sham Kumar says absolutely right. Hometown. Hi sir. Hey, hometown. Very good. Okay, do you have any questions, people? Any questions that you want me to answer? We'll have last 10 minutes for Q&A and see what kind of questions are coming. All right. So it's all about learning yourself, learning your skills, and working on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. Okay. Can you please make video on technologies? Okay, there are already few videos are made on technologies. I hope you have checked that. Okay, we have videos on full stack JavaScript developer, full stack developers, DevOps. We have mobile apps developer. There are front end, back end. There are so many videos are there, and I suggest you to go and watch the playlist hometown. Okay, anything new technologies coming in, definitely will prepare. No worries. Anything else? So, did this call so far helped you people? Who ever been there watching for certain minutes? Did you think that you got value out of this conversation? Did you learn anything new? Do you think sharing me this information and experience with you is helpful? Put that in the comment box, please. Put that in the comment box. All right. And yep. So looks like you don't have much questions in here. Okay. Love is powerful. Hello. Hey, I'm new in HR profession. Very good. Congratulations that you stepped into HR profession. Can you make a video on how to use Kenexa? So I don't have the login credentials of Kenexa. So if anyone has Kenexa, then definitely they can make a video. So I'll put a request. Anybody who shares with me, I will share here. Okay. I don't have a login for Kenexa. Yeah. Anybody else? Anything else, people? Anything else? And definitely, it goes without saying, if you wanted a better life, you wanted something different for yourself, your career, you got to focus on, did you do things differently? Are you doing things differently? That's very important. Doing the same thing and expecting a different results, that goes little bit hectic and that may disappoint. You are the effect, you are the cause of the effect outside, so always change the cause. Okay, very good. Okay, Kenexa or any other website like LinkedIn. So what is that your specific question, hometown? What is that your specific question here? What is your concern and what is your question? If you put a clear information, then I could able to understand what exactly you are looking for, whether I could able to help you, I could able to suggest or not. Okay, any other question, people, before we go? Few more minutes and we will close for the day. And I hope you got some nuggets, right? Okay, thank you, Sham Kumar. How to do sourcing? Perfect. So on LinkedIn, you got to have a premium account, or if you want to source from LinkedIn, you got to be using X-ray search through Google that you can search. Okay, there are search parameters, operators you can search. So there are websites, right? Recruitm.com, .net, I believe recruitm.net. Okay, let me look at here. One is, I'm gonna put it here and see. Okay, Recruitment Geek. Okay, this is something came up online. Recruitment Geek, recruitin.net. Okay, recruitin.net is going to help you out to build and source resumes from there. Okay, people, there you go. You use this, and this will help you source candidates from LinkedIn. Okay, use that. So it is always advisable that whenever you are searching, sourcing, right, use your own logic, because these logics are predefined logics by some developers, but you as an individual, as a human being, you should not be losing your own logics. That's where the success is. Now, for example, if 10 different recruiters are using the same website, what is that going to happen? Same, you're the same profiles they'll get and the same approach. Now, you as a human being, what is that you have done differently? Why you are getting paid for? Are you really using your creative brain? So that's where comes in your creative brain, that you do your research and use your own brain. That's what I will suggest. Okay, very good. Any questions? Did you find this helpful, hometown? Did you find this helpful? Let me check over here. Anything is there? Okay, LinkedIn search tool, another one. Come on, let me see how it is. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I'm just checking here what could be the other one are there. So here I found something, I could share that with you. Okay. You guys can use this one. There you go. Guys, I shared another one, okay? That is lisearcher.com. lisearcher.com, if you are watching here, and you could use the recruiting.in and do your research, okay? Then you will able to understand how they're writing it, what they're doing it, and so on. All right, that you could able to use. Okay, love is powerful. We need more sessions for HR for newcomers. Absolutely, we'll do that. Sham Kumar, please let me know how can we convince any consultant about our requirement and the client, although we don't have big brand client. Hmm. Right. So you got to have it fast moving somewhere, right, Sham? That's a very tricky question. How can I, let's say you as a seller, fruit seller, you are holding low quality fruits and you are sitting on the road, and how you can sell that to the people? That's kind of question it is. Okay. Now it all comes in what kind of problem you can solve from a candidate. Okay, what kind of problem you could able to solve, that plays a bigger role. It is not about big brand, it is not about uh, other things, it is about what kind of service do you provide, how you are different than other recruiting company, how you as a recruiter different than other recruiter. If you could able to make the person feel in a different manner, they're going to work for you. Now, if you are someone who is like everybody else and you just want to focus on your placements and your 2 cents, then it is difficult, man. You just have to focus on how you are differently. What is your unique selling proposition? If I ask you, Sham, why you are different than other company, what is your answer? And that answer will tell you that how you can convince people. Okay. Naveen Kumar, glad to see you. Hey, good to have you here, Naveen. Harsh Pandey says, when I should ask for hike in my salary? Good question. So, could you please give more inputs, Harsh? Let me understand. I need some more inputs before I answer. Sham says, I always used to watch your video and content to learn new things. Thank you so much, Sham. Sham says, please let me know how can we convince any consultant about our requirement and the client, although we don't. I think I read it, right? Okay. No, you sent it once again. You said it once again. I think you got to rewatch it. I told you. What makes you unique? Why do you think your company is better than other company? Tell me 3 points or 4 points, and that is what is going to be your selling points. Okay, there will be few good things, right, about you and your client. It is not about how good you are and what is your client, but being that what kind of problems you can solve to the candidate. That is what is primary. It's not about your big brand. It is about, are you able to get a job faster to the candidate? Are you able to help the candidate get a job faster and make money? That's what is all about. Okay. Something you don't have, you don't have. But what is that you're good at? You got to tell that, right? Do you know even what is that you're good at? If you don't know, that is the bigger problem there. Very good. Any other question? Sham, did you understand what I'm saying, my friend? It is about not convincing, but it is about telling the benefits of being associated with you. How will you convince, man? You don't know brand, you don't know, and you don't know the person whom you're talking. That person is the different side of the world, and the person has never saw you. It is not about convincing. If at all you convince and you submit it, then what happens? If the person doesn't pick up the phone, you lose all your time and credibility, right? So find out what is that you are best at, good at, and take that as your selling point and explain the candidate, this is what we do, this is what we are good at, this is what we this is why you should work with us. Now if you have that conviction and you could talk with that energy, with your जो दिल से that convincing, then the conviction, people will connect with you. All right. Did I answer your question, Sham? Harsh Pandey says, I'm working for last 7 months for a company. Okay. Last month I got a PO. I don't think my salary is per market standard. So I should start to talk uh, about my salary. Okay. So generally, the 1 year period, right? So you need to check with your company whether they have the 12-month cycle or 6-month cycle. Okay. If you have a 12-month cycle, if they have a criteria to increase your salary, you definitely can check with your manager or lead. Okay. So what is the KPI? What is the key performance indicator? What is that set goals? How they increase? If you have that information, you could definitely ask. Or if that is a 1 year cycle, maybe you have to wait for 5 more months. All right, perfect. Anybody else? Guys who have been with here since last 40 minutes. So was this call helpful to you? Did you find some value out of it? And do you think coming often and discussing will help you? Let me know in the comment box. If you are here watching and you have heard certain points, what are the key points do you think that you found helpful? Put that in the comment box. What are your takeaways so far? Let me know that you understood. Okay, unless I'm looking at myself, I'm talking to myself. So let me know I'm talking to people who got some points. What are your points? What did you got? Okay, if Sham is there, Harsha is there, Naveen is there, who else is here? I see hometown is there, love is powerful is there, and who else? Saifullah was there, right? Sham Kumar, Jitu Naik. So I read your names. I read your names. So if you are here and you are listening to me, what are one or two points that you found helpful? Let me know. What else? Do you have any questions, people? So we are 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes that I have been talking, and we are here. Good to see you, people. And that is what all about. It's all about execution and understanding that how you do things, how you do things. And you should not be feeling stuck at somewhere, but always you should be finding ways how you can overcome that or bypass that or go over it. All right. So here, Vajayanti says, what are the skills to develop and how we can enter as a consulting HR to corporate HR? Okay. Bhargavi says, why contract role employees will not get valued like a permanent employees in a company? Good question. Sham says, very good thing in this conversation was we need to respond rather than react. There you go. You got the point. Okay. And let me look at Vajayanti's question. What are the skills to develop and how we can enter as a consulting HR to corporate HR? So here, Vajayanti, you are talking about only HR, right? Meaning, what sort of responsibility is that? A back end office or payroll, or it is all about exit formalities, or you are talking about an HR in the consulting company who hired for themselves or they are hiring for somebody else? So give me a little bit more detail about the question. And Bhargav says, why contract role employees will not get valued like a permanent employees in a company? Hmm. Is it so? I did not face that kind of things, Bhargavi, so I may not able to answer that. Anybody here watching this and read Bhargavi's question, people? If you know what she mean, please join here and you can answer her if you really uh, want to help her out. Okay. So if this is a contract position, if it is permanent, is permanent. So I did not know why people, what do you say, did not get valued. Hmm. Do you have an example, Bhargavi, that what made you to ask this question? How did you feel like that? Hmm. Based in recruiting. Okay. So Vajanti's answer I'm asking. So here, what you should be your primary thing is about your sourcing. There is no doubt about it. So before you source, the thing you need to understand is your communication with the client, how you are connecting with the client. If you are not given the permission, or you are not the one who will be talking to the client, the managers, asking questions, proper question about your requirement. Second comes in how good you understand a need. Job description reading is different, understanding job description is a different, and what exactly they want, what kind of human being they want, what kind of person they want, that is very much important, right? When we go out looking for a what groom, right, for our sister, if we have a sister and we go out and look for a groom, it is not that we look for a guy, right, but we'll check so many things, so many qualities that can match our need. That is exactly you should be looking for. You should be looking for a groom for your sister. Now if the client is the someone who is looking for a groom or a bride, then what kind of qualities they need, what exactly they are looking for, you got to understand that. Then you should be focusing on your sourcing side. what kind of keywords it is needed, then how you approach. Are you approach similar to everybody do, and are you approaching in a different manner? Then it comes pitching. All right. Okay, is there, can you hear the crying voice? That's my smaller one, it's crying. All right. And after pitching, you need closing, how you take that to the next level. It's all about, are you getting confidence in what you do? Are you feeling the authority of your desk? Unless you feel authority of your desk, all the skills will go for a toss. That's what I understood. When I knew everything, but I did not feel confident about myself, I was not able to execute it. So only thing that worked when I felt confident, when I saw myself as an authority recruiter. That comes with when you understand what is that you're good at. All right. And if you have not read it, if you have not read Nail the Deal, I would suggest you to read the Nail the Deal. All right. So you can go to Amazon, you can find it out, complete the book, Nail the Deal. All right. That is going to give you ample of information. All right. So, okay. Let me ask you, anybody here who read Nail the Deal, people? Anybody who read my book, Nail the Deal, yet? Put that in the comment box. Shubha Sarkar. Just say, thank you, sir. Selected as an account coordinator in staffing company. You are motivation. Hey, congratulations, Shubha. Congratulations. Very good. You did a good job. Congratulations. Now, this new year is going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness and more success. Okay. Everybody, I take the opportunity to wish you for your achievement. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Very good. Okay. Do you have any questions, people, before we end? And yes, I asked you a question, right? Who read the book Nail the Deal? And if you read it, and if you would like to share some golden nuggets from there, what is that? The thing that you learned, feel free to put that in the comment box, okay? Very good. Naveen Kumar. Naveen Kumar, yes, bought the Nail the Deal. Very good. Feel free to share your uh, reviews here. Okay, Naveen? Very good. Who else? Who else? Few more minutes and we're gonna close it. So any further questions before we end, or you want me to cover any topics? Put that in the comment box. What kind of topics do you think is going to be helpful for you? What sort of topics would be helpful to you, people? Okay, I hope everybody is enjoying your time. Absolutely, Sham. You gotta do it, because that's where your self improvement goes on. If you see in any industry, right, a doctor, a teacher, you look at software engineer, you look at military personnel, you look at police, everybody has a mandatory training and they develop their skills with the upgraded weapons or upgraded policies or upgraded skills. But we as a recruiter, we never spend a dime on self improvement. We go with the only old knowledge. We expect so many things. How would that going to work? I have invested more than 7 lakhs on myself. Now that is what resulted me to go from a manager level to the director of talent acquisition. Do you think the knowledge what I have carried that could have given me such a big opportunity? No. It is the expansion. It's the expansion of the knowledge will get you to the expanding role. If you go with this much of knowledge, you can only reach this far. Whatever you have reached, you are already reached there with your past knowledge and experience. If you want to grow more, you would expand your knowledge. Understood? Is it making sense, people? Is it making sense? Put that in the comment box. All right, very good. Any further questions? So, last 1 minute. Last 1 minute. And if you have any questions, I'll take it. Give me any suggestions, that any topics that you think you should. Absolutely, Sham. Upgradation ourselves is most important. That's where we'll be stagnant, right? It's like a water in the pond. We have to flow like a stream. Okay, upgrade yourself, keep moving. Upgrade yourself and keep moving. All right. So I'll just wait for a few more seconds. If nothing comes in, I would taken off. And yep. All right. Very good, everybody. And we'll see you once again. So till the time, This is Suman Pachigulla signing off. Okay. If you have anything else, put that in the comment box and I'll read it. Okay. And if you're watching the replay, do answer the question. What is that you wanted to learn? And what is that I should be preparing any videos for? Okay. Naveen Kumar says, my position is increased from territory manager to regional manager, but I didn't receive any hike as on date from HR or management. So now how can I act now? Can I suggest any? Did you ask? You guys gave me a promotion, but what about my money? Is there anything associated there? Okay. So if you ask, they'll tell you why they have not increased. Naveen. All right, Jilani, thank you so very much. My pleasure. Okay. Ask them. Right. Unless you ask, you will not get. So you are not doing any favor to them, neither they are doing any favor to you. So it's all about exchange of service for the value that you are rendering. Simple as that. You are giving them service, they should pay the value for what is that you are serving. So if you think that they have not responded that properly, but given you more responsibility, then absolutely go and ask directly. Okay, send a mail, send an email to your team lead, sorry, your HR, that I want to discuss with you about the position what you have given to me. I'm so happy for that. Thank you so very much for finding the potential in me, and I would like to discuss about the relative pay increment as well. Please let me know the best time that I could speak with you. Then go and connect and talk to them. Okay. Very good, Navin Kumar. I think I have answered your question. Shubha says, thank you for the valuable videos, and it was really amazing. Thank you so very much. Good to know that. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. So, okay, it's a 52 minutes. Let's wait for a couple more. Sure, we'll do that. God bless you, Navin. Do that. Do that. Okay. All right, people. And I wish you once again a happy new year. I would love to have you people here. And as told you, right, the consistent, I wanted to be in Saturdays and Sundays. But last Sunday I have done, but there was very less people joined. So I think I would do that tomorrow. And if I did not get, uh, oh, thank you so very much, Naveen. So if I do it tomorrow, let's see how many people are joining. I'll put that ad earlier. Okay. So we'll see 9:30. We'll connect once again tomorrow. All right. So then, if that has been useful, helpful, then we'll continue that. So what I'm planning is all the way this whole year, I will be coming in the weekends and connecting with you people. Okay. Any new updates, anything comes in, I'm gonna share that with you. All right. So far, this is what it is. Any questions? Let me know in the comments, and keep liking, keep commenting, subscribing to the channel. And I would request you to share the information, videos with your friends and colleagues. And please help the recruiters community grow. And as we interact with each other, let's learn how to get respect. And that's what it is, right? Recruiters must get respect, and we are here to change the world with what we do. So please help me to help you grow in your career, and let all the tribe come together and we can learn as a community. All right, people. So far, this is what it is. And I wish you a happy new year once again, and see you tomorrow once again. Take care and God bless. This is Suman Kumar. Suman Pachula signing off. Bye bye.